Is this recording for your YouTube or for...
For YouTube mostly, and part of it for Instagram. I'm gonna
Okay.
share more on Insta from now on.
So tell us about Zaffrona and how did your coffee brand started?
Oh, that's a good question. Zaffrona started, the idea was born in Oman when I was in vacation. And then when I came to Vancouver, I tried to work on my idea. And then after 1 year, I decided to start a business. So it was, my idea was inspired by the Arabic coffee culture and the spices in the coffee.
What makes Zaffrona coffee different? By the way, are you drinking Zaffrona?
Yes, I always have my Zaffrona coffee with me.
Yeah, I know you mentioned about your coffee have some spices,
Mhm.
but in general, just explain to us more about your coffee and what makes it more unique.
So my coffee is blended with spices. The spices are saffron, rose, and cardamom. So these are very precious spices that you could use in the coffee. And it gives the coffee a very good balance and taste and a very unique aroma. So every cup tells a story.
Okay, love it. So, what's one thing people don't know about starting a brand?
So that's a very good question. It's the fear of the start. So people usually have the fear to start something new. Either it's a brand, either it's a new hobbies, new job, something new in your life. So yeah, if you overcome this fear, everything's gonna be fine.
And so, what are your goals for your YouTube slash Instagram slash social media platform this year?
Slash TikTok.
Yeah, slash TikTok, everything. For your social media platform, what's your goal
So
for
my goal
Zaffrona?
is to be more vulnerable, probably, and be out there and talk about my experience and my journey, my life journey and my coffee journey. And definitely, I want to be attractive to the people who really appreciate this coffee culture and also my culture, the content that I'm gonna share. So yeah, I'm trying to be more active now, and now it's a new energy for me, and I'm working more on things that I like.
Okay. So, if your coffee was a person, if Zaffrona Coffee was a person, what kind of vibe would they have?
So it will be a very happy little girl and who enjoys her life, and she does things that she likes, and she doesn't have any fear, and she's very vulnerable, and she likes to get to know people. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, that's very cute.
Yeah, because I see my coffee as my daughter.
And would you survive a day without caffeine?
Actually, I know this response. No, I don't survive a day without caffeine. I did it before a few weeks ago because I want to work on my palpitation in my body. I had some palpitation because I know why. Because I didn't do things that I like, so it affected my whole situation, my body, my energy, my soul. So I thought it's coffee, but it wasn't coffee. Now I'm drinking coffee more than a few weeks ago. So yes, I can survive, but I like to have it every day.
What's your weirdest coffee related habit?
I'm trying to think what is my weirdest habit. Actually, that's a very good
For me,
question.
I like to put honey in coffee
Uh-huh.
and maybe too much cream. It's not weird. I know some people do that, but what was that?
People have a very good
Sorry, we
energy
have some
today.
background distraction here.
That was
How did
fun.
you not react to that at all?
I tried to be.
You were
not
so
react.
professional. Usually you would react to those things.
I think he did it on purpose.
Why from here?
I don't know, because he wants to jump.
That was crazy.
So I think my weirdest habit, maybe it's this one. When I make espresso with my espresso machine, so I get the shot and I drink the coffee, and again I go put back my cup under the handle and I press the button again. It is because I'm too lazy to make another coffee
So with the same grind that
with the same
okay,
grind that
okay.
is already inside.
That does make sense. Maybe if your coffee is too strong, I don't know.
Yes, and sometimes I have a bit of leftover in it and I add that water that comes through
Oh,
it.
okay, okay.
So it still has the spice taste.
Yeah,
to it.
maybe not too much caffeine by then. Do you think
and
so?
not too much
Yeah.
caffeine. That's another thing. Yeah, it doesn't give you that much caffeine.
So if you could name a Zaffrona coffee blend after yourself, what would it be called?
If the blend name was my name,
After yourself, yeah. What would you call the name?
I don't understand.
No, you said the first name of the blend. What was the name?
Golden affection.
Yeah, so you kind of name it after your experiences, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask the question again now.
So if you could name a Zaffrona coffee blend after yourself, what would it be called?
It's exactly what I would call it now, golden affection, but maybe my journey from east to west.
Nice.
Is it the correct answer that you were looking for?
Yeah, like I mean, this is supposed to be fun, so there's no right answer, but it's
Okay.
nice because you traveled from Middle East to here.
Yeah.
What's your current guilty pleasure?
Not working.
That's not a guilty pleasure, that's a pure pleasure. Yeah, I
Maybe.
think for me it's the same. Being unemployed is my guilty pleasure.
Okay.
Okay, what's one thing you always have in your bag?
In my bag.
Yeah.
Maybe you know the answer. Lipstick. Always I have my lipstick.
Yeah, but you always have like a I know you always have that Zaffrona coffee in one of your bottles.
Yes, my green
in
bottle.
coffee bottles. So she always has that even when we are at work.
Yeah.
Always offer to coworker to try.
To try the
It's very
coffee.
sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's very kind.
Thank you. You too. You're kind.
Are you more of a morning person or a night person?
I'm morning person.
Do you wake up early in the morning?
Not anymore. The earliest time I wake up is 8 or 8:30, 9.
Do you have any morning routine?
Yes. Oh my God. Every time we come here, we have it.
Okay.